Hi, my name is Andy Ruan, and I'm the author of a book called New Bridges to Growth. It's a book that looks into some of the greatest challenges facing our world today. Challenges like global pandemics, climate change, and extreme poverty. Like it or not, our world is changing. Ask any of the leaders in countries like India or Rwanda, and they'll tell you, climate change is here. It's not somewhere far off into the future, it's not 5 years away, it's here. With disastrous weather events like floods and droughts on the rise, the existences of so many millions of people are becoming increasingly fragile. At the same time, our world is becoming more and more digitally connected. Soon enough, you won't be able to find a person on planet Earth that hasn't come into contact with a phone or with the internet at least at some point in their lives. So what is there for us to do? The solution proposed by this book can be summed up in a single word: infrastructure. That's right, roads, bridges, ports, water treatment centers, and renewable power plants. And it's not just that these infrastructure assets can literally transform the lives of, say, the 3 billion people out there without access to clean drinkable water, or maybe the 1 billion people without consistent sources of energy. It's that infrastructure is investable, it's financeable, even in the least developed countries of the world. It is possible. Emerging markets infrastructure is not only the single greatest investment opportunity of this century, it's our greatest imperative. In this book, you'll hear stories about the Indian monsoon and how the seasonal rains that have brought life to an entire country over the course of its history are becoming increasingly unpredictable and a lot more dangerous. You'll hear about women in Rwanda and how the use of traditional fuels like charcoal and biomass for simple tasks like cooking is polluting their homes and damaging their health. But you'll also hear stories about countries like Egypt, where policy reform led the country out of its worst energy crisis in decades into being able to build the world's largest solar park. You'll hear stories about countries like Zambia, where private investors are stumbling over each other to bring renewable energy to the country. My hope for this book is to open us all up to our responsibilities as global citizens. I hope to tap the conscious mind of the investor, as well as the leaders of this world, to work together and find those kinds of win-win solutions that can really deliver us into the world of tomorrow. If you are a curious student, an active investor, or simply someone who's passionate about change, this book is for you. Sustainable infrastructure is for you. My name is Andy Ruan, and I'm the author of New Bridges to Growth.